Welcome back to K-pop and Juice, where we spill the gist, fresh, hot, juicy, and unfiltered. Today's story is one that has Singles Inferno fans arguing, crying, shipping, and investigating like detectives, because episodes 5 to 7 completely changed the story we thought we were watching. If you thought this season was calm, you were wrong, because the moment Subeen and Hee-sun started getting closer, everything shifted. And by the time episode 7 ended, fans were already calling it the real love story of the season. For those who have been watching Singles Inferno Season 5 from the beginning, you'll remember that the early episodes made it seem like Subeen was just the quiet, reserved type who would probably get overshadowed by louder personalities. He wasn't the most aggressive when it came to flirting. He wasn't the type to interrupt conversations. And he definitely wasn't the type to create drama just to get attention. But sometimes on this show, the quiet ones end up having the deepest stories, and episodes 5 to 7 proved exactly that. Then we have Hee-sun, who from the start appeared confident, calm, and emotionally intelligent. She wasn't jumping from guy to guy, she wasn't playing games, and she always looked like she was observing more than she was talking. Some fans even said she seemed too mature for the show, like she was there for something real, not just screen time. And that is why when her connection with Subeen started growing slowly, fans began to notice something different. It didn't feel forced, it didn't feel strategic, it felt natural. Episode 5 was really where everything began to change. Up until that point, Subeen had been kind of in the background, but during the group conversations and small interactions, you could see that he was always paying attention to Hee-sun. Not in a creepy way, not in an obvious way, but in the way he would remember small things she said, the way he would look at her when she was talking, and the way he would quietly help her with small tasks around camp. Viewers started noticing these little moments, and social media started filling with comments like, "Why does Subeen look at Hee-sun like that?" And, "Are we watching a slow burn love story?" One of the most talked about scenes in episode 5 was when they had a late evening conversation away from the group. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't loud, but it was very real. They talked about life outside the show, about pressure, about expectations, and about how people often misunderstand quiet personalities. Subeen opened up more than he had with anyone else, and Hee-sun listened in a way that made fans feel like she really understood him. That conversation alone made many viewers start shipping them seriously. By episode 6, things became even more interesting because other contestants started noticing the connection too. You could see the subtle tension during group activities, especially when other people tried to talk to Hee-sun or when Subeen was paired with someone else. There was no big jealousy scene, but there were small facial expressions, small pauses, small moments where you could tell emotions were involved. And sometimes those small moments are louder than dramatic fights. Another moment that shocked fans was when Hee-sun was asked who she felt most comfortable with on the island. Many viewers expected her to mention someone more outgoing, or someone she had gone to paradise with earlier, but instead she mentioned Subeen, saying she felt calm around him, and that conversations with him felt easy and honest. That moment alone caused a huge reaction online. Fans started saying, "This is not just Inferno flirting anymore. This is real feelings." Subeen also had a moment in episode 6 where he was talking to another contestant and was asked who he was most curious about. He tried to avoid saying the name at first, but eventually admitted that he kept thinking about Hee-sun. The way he said it wasn't dramatic or rehearsed. It felt honest and a little nervous, which made fans like him even more. People started calling him one of the most genuine contestants this season. Episode 7 was where everything really exploded emotionally. This episode had one of the most emotional conversations between them so far. They talked about how being on the island made feelings confusing because you don't know if you like someone because of the environment or because of who they really are. Hee-sun said something that really touched viewers. She said that with Subeen, she didn't feel like she had to act differently or impress him, and that she could just be quiet and still feel comfortable. That line alone went viral among fans. Subeen then admitted that he had been interested in her for a long time, but didn't want to rush because he wanted to be sure his feelings were real. This was a big moment because on a show like this, many people rush connections to secure paradise trips, but he was actually trying to understand his emotions first. Fans started saying this might be one of the most sincere relationships the show has had in seasons. What really shocked fans was how natural their chemistry looked compared to some of the other couples who seemed more dramatic or strategic. Subeen and Hee-sun didn't need big gestures. Their story was built on conversations, eye contact, small smiles, and quiet moments together. And sometimes, those are the relationships that end up being the strongest. Social media reactions after episodes 5 to 7 were wild. Some fans said they were the only couple that felt real this season. Others said they reminded them of couples from earlier seasons who ended up dating after the show. There were even fans analyzing their body language in different scenes, pointing out how they often sat close to each other, even when they weren't talking. Some viewers, however, were not completely convinced. A few people said the show editing might be making their story look bigger than it actually is. Reality shows are known for editing storylines to create narratives, so some fans are waiting to see what happens in later episodes before fully believing this is the main love story of the season. But even those skeptical viewers admitted that their conversations felt more genuine than many others on the show. Another reason their story shocked fans is because it wasn't obvious from the beginning. Usually, Singles Inferno shows clear couples from the first few episodes, but this one developed slowly. It was more like a quiet friendship that slowly turned into something deeper. And those slow stories often hit harder emotionally because viewers feel like they are watching real feelings grow instead of instant attraction. There is also the personality contrast between them. Subeen is more quiet and thoughtful, while Hee-sun is calm but emotionally expressive and honest. That balance makes their conversations very natural. He listens a lot, she explains her thoughts clearly, and together they create very meaningful conversations compared to the more playful or flirtatious conversations happening elsewhere on the island. Some fans are already calling them the slow burn couple of season 5. Others are calling them the real couple because their connection doesn't seem based only on physical attraction or competition. Instead, it seems based on comfort, emotional connection, and understanding. And in a show like Singles Inferno, that is actually rare. Another interesting thing is how the other contestants react when Subeen and Hee-sun talk. Sometimes you can see them watching from a distance, almost like they can also feel that something different is happening between them. Reality shows often capture these silent reactions, and viewers notice that too. By the end of episode 7, many fans said they completely changed their favorite couple of the season. At first, people were focused on the more obvious love triangles and dramatic moments, but now many viewers are more interested in what will happen between Subeen and Hee-sun. Will they go to paradise together again? Will they choose each other at the final selection? Or will the show introduce new contestants that change everything? That's the thing about Singles Inferno. Just when you think you know what will happen, everything changes. New people arrive, feelings change, misunderstandings happen, and sometimes couples that look strong suddenly break apart. So even though episodes 5 to 7 made it look like Subeen and Hee-sun are building something real, nothing is guaranteed yet. But one thing is clear. Their story has become one of the most talked about parts of season 5. Fans love slow,